Recording. Hello, VOD. Hello, everyone. Hello, Etchix with the dink water. Hello, Coulier Pipon, saying I can actually watch today rather than waiting for VODs. Let's go. Oh, that's hot. Hello, Patchy. Hello, GX Eclipse. How's everyone doing today? Today is another day of Superflat survival. And I know you guys have probably all seen the video, but I have made a video that caught you guys up to about here. I didn't include some of the Steam Macerator stuff because I wanted the arc of the video to be good. But if you haven't caught up with that, basically we have gone from Stone Age to Steam Age in about, I would say, like 19 hours. Let's see, minutes played 21 hours. I think this is some AFK time from me, like recording stuff. But yeah, so here we are today. And my goal today is I finally want to try out the new Green Revolution part of the quest book, which is the Crops NH mod, or Crops New Horizons by Cobra 5. And I have been waiting for this for so long. It is a redoing of the Crops, the IC2 Crops mod that has been with GTNH since like the beginning of time itself. And what it does, the basic idea of it is to remove some of the uncontrollable RNG. So now instead of two base plants breeding together to create a whole slew of plants at a like 1% chance, two plants create one specific plant, or maybe like one or two. And that makes life so much easier, so much better. And I also hear that so you can see that there's growth, gain, and resistance. I hear that getting max stats for your crops is a lot easier than it was before. So those are the two things I'm excited for. And I actually have never done crops at all. So this will be a new experience for me. And I'm excited for it. Hello, Shargonic. Just watched the video lol, come here to follow and saw that you're live. That's awesome. Perfect timing. And Casey live with a prime sub. Hello. Slime tier list full video when. Maybe I'll make a short about it. That's a good idea. So yeah, let's just get straight into the action because there's no dilly-dallying that I need to do. Let me get my armor on. Torch. Oh, this is a funny song to pull up. There we go. So the first thing is a green revolution. We need wheat seeds, carrot, and potato. And I think the first thing we should do is just run around to a bunch of villages and loot all of the crops that they have, because there's a lot of Pam's crops that are spawning in these villages. So wheat seeds, carrot, and potato. Now that you've made some tools, you can start getting into some real agriculture. Get ready to craft many more iron saws. Uh-oh. Welcome to Crops NH, the premier passive resource generation oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm just hearing now that bees do still in fact exist. If you want to learn how to till your way to the Stargate with passive resources needed throughout much of your progression, this is the place to be. The first step will be obtaining a stock of basic crops which you can breed from. If you don't already have them, go steal them from villagers or that witch down the hill. Alright, that sounds good to me. NH crops might actually rip me away from bees. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna hop on my donkey and let's go find some seeds, I think. Down the hill, Superflat immersion ruined. Hopefully not, but I hear you. These gardens have some stuff, but I don't really care for it. I think the Pam stuff is going to be the most important by far. What can the new NH crops do? That's what we're going to find out together. I have never touched them. Honest to God. I'm very excited. Well, there's carrots. That's easy. And seeds or wheat. Do I need to turn these into seeds somehow by like crafting them? Is that the deal? Oh yeah, that's really easy. All right, we're here. Let's see about the other gardens, because I know that they have like, there's some cool stuff that can spawn in these. Like chili pepper. Does this work with crop sticks? Huh. I guess you can grow it on crop sticks, but I'm not sure if it's used for anything specific. Asparagus crop. So, okay, what I'm seeing is that I think that these Pam's crops are actually not going to be useful for crossbreeding as far as I'm aware. We'll see. I think this can give me watermelon. That's a weird bug. I think I need watermelon as well, though. I wouldn't be surprised. That's pumpkin seeds. That can't hurt. And would you be mad if I told you that I ate food while watching your video? No, I mean, eat food, sleep, do whatever you gotta do. That's, my favorite pastime is sleeping to music. If I fall asleep to your music or to a piece of music, it is the highest compliment I can give. Can Pam's peanuts be used in crop managers now? I don't know. Maybe. I think so. It seems like it. Let's see. I don't see this in... Maybe there's a Crops NH peanut, because I don't see that in the Crops NH NEI tab, so maybe not. Ow. Also gonna skip this song, even though I like it. And this song. There we go. Oh, I didn't get potatoes. I'm so silly. We might be able to grab them from... Canola did get giga buffed, yes. That much I know. Do we have taters? No taters. Where are my taters at? Okay. Let's get our wheat seeds. Actually, I'll wait till we're done. I forgot about the potatoes. How could I? I need to get food though, so that way I can move around. Bacon mushroom burger. What do you mean you don't know anything about the just released mod? -1 gate. Yeah, I need to get my gate back, dude. That's why I'm doing this run, because my my early game, my ability to do the early game feels like a -1 gate, you know what I mean? If I don't, watch, actually, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we have to spend like 40 minutes trying to find potatoes on this run. This might be the no potato run. Gates expire. This is like the OG spawn village. Let's see if there's any potatoes in here. Any random potatoes around? There we go. I just needed to summon him. And I got a poisonous potato. All right, let's... Why do I not have enough carrots? Is it in this guy's inventory? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go home and claim the quest. Actually, you know what? While we're here, we should do this, so that way we can see if we need to get anything else. So I am going to hop off Mr. Donkey, craft a couple of these into wheat seeds, and that should be a green revolution, which is the start of this whole thing. I think I'm going to get... I don't think either of these seed rewards actually matters to me, so I'm going to leave that open for now. The next thing we need is crop sticks, which is wood and file and saw. Understood. Please perform the hydration ritual. Hey CW, how's it going? Cheers. I apologize about the gap between the last stream and this stream, but I have been editing. I have been enjoying my life thoroughly with friends, getting strong at climbing again, playing Marathon with some buddies. Marathon has been really fun. It's definitely different. But yeah, editing jail was like, I literally put in a 40-hour work week into that video. It was ridiculous. There was a lot of editing. But I think it's worth it. It was a really good video. I'm very proud of it. Hey, Blade Master, how's it going? Crop sticks actually look like a bunch of sticks now. Yeah, they do. I genuinely... I don't know how I feel about the texture. Maybe it'll grow on me. It's not bad, per se. TFGing it out, let's go. Hello, Spilled. Tier 1 sub for 2 months, let's go. That's awesome, thank you. I appreciate you. The effort was definitely reflected in the video. I appreciate that. All right, the downsides of life no longer affect me, so let's grab 32 crop sticks, means we need this, 32, and then to get 32 of these, we gotta get spruce. And then I'll just right click that. So 16 spruce logs, and we gotta get our file and saw. So that's our file. Do we still have a saw? Oh, we do. What do you know? And wood chest is here. All right. And there we go. There's our crop sticks from Crops NH. I don't know how these work, but that should be another quest, hopefully. There we go. Do I go for the fertilizer or the more crop sticks? I definitely think it's fertilizer today. Vanilla agriculture and weeds. Okay, weeds will show up from time to time on empty single or double crop sticks. They will spread from there and take over all of your precious crops, so clear the weed with your spade or fist before you start desiring to reload the last backup. Using smaller fields will make things a lot easier, at least until you can make weed X. So if you forget about them, you only lose 1 or 2 seeds. Okay, so I think this means when I place crop sticks down, which I'd need some dirt for. I actually want to see what the best dirt is, but when you place crop sticks down and they're empty, there's a chance that weeds will spawn and take over your crops. So don't do that. Don't leave them. Watch the new goose video. Oh, I haven't been on Singularity for a while. So what is the best dirt that we can make? Let's look here. There's farmland, fertilized dirt, and garden soil. I can't make garden soil yet. That's for sure. What about farm? Oh, is farmland I just hoe it? Okay. And do I need water for that, maybe? Let's start making some crop area over here. Maybe I should line this up here. I don't know how long water goes. Do you guys remember? Hello, Nihilus Rex. Hi, Nine. I'm new to chat. I wanted to give a fun tip I learned about this challenge. Apparently, the devs added a secret Easter egg. Putting 1 dirt in the trash can gives you a free Stargate. I didn't know that. I actually can't make trash cans for a while, so I won't be able to... won't be able to do that, but I appreciate the tip. And hello, Above Average Live. Is there any setup instructions about how to start this challenge, like configs? No, but I should probably do that sometime soon. I was thinking maybe I'll talk to the Hypeserve boys and like give them a rundown on how to, or like have them set up like a custom server profile that anyone can just use and load into a Superflat world like this. I think I'll just do this, like low-key. I'm not gonna worry about it too hard. We also need a hoe. I think we get diamond hoes from villager trading. If I'm If I'm right, there we go. Alright, I'll have my crops and H chest over here. 8 blocks or 4 if you're taking hydration from source or flowing. Okay. So let's hoe some land. Honestly, chat, I haven't done much vanilla farming either, so I don't know a lot of the mechanics that I definitely should. I know this is probably overkill on water, but... Alright, we understand that weeds exist. What's next? Most plants from vanilla Minecraft can simply be placed onto crop sticks to create their associated crops NH crop. This is especially helpful when it comes to bonsais, which will allow you to more easily and less laggily produce the hectares of wood you need for your progression. Ooh. I might low-key take a jungle bonsai here. Alright, let's see. I don't know if we have an oak sapling per se. Is there a way to make an oak sapling? Because that would be really awkward. Brown mushroom seeds and wheat seeds. So we could do our first, like, crop breeding here. I don't know how this works, though, so... But what else? What else can we do to get that? I suppose eventually we can make the vending machine, which I'll want to do pretty soon. Why don't you upload VODs on Twitch? Because when I do Twitch VODs, for some reason it lags the hell out of my stream, and I don't mess with that. So I just put them on YouTube, and that way I can edit them as well. It's just easier for me. Are you doing a tree crop? I might. Alright, let's put down some crop sticks here. Let's see what our first quest is. Potato seeds. Now that you've stolen food from your harmless neighbors, or found it in nature, like a considerate person, you must plant these potatoes onto crop sticks, wait till the crop is fully grown, and left-click it for the best chance to obtain seeds. So this is like a low chance thing. I'm gonna do 3 potato seeds. And then carrot seeds as well, so let's do that. I guess I'll just put those here. And you know what, we have a lot of crop sticks, so why don't I just go crazy on this. Okay, hello. I really need to do something about these guys. The walls are like kind of good. I think I need to draconically place like a rim around the outside because they keep jumping in from right next to the outside of the... And it is getting a little old. Can I hoe this while the... No, I cannot. Okay, let's see. So Wyla should show us the percentage of growth. We're at 9.75%. Would you say that you're in the weeds of it right now? Hopefully not. Craft an apple tree and hope for sapling drops from the oak leaves. Apple oak sapling from Forestry. You know, I might be able to buy some of these trees from villagers. Let's go play in the villager pen while we wait for these bad boys to grow. I guess I'll keep this. Okay. You probably want more than 3 if you want. Yeah. I'm definitely... We're gonna do some bad luck negation here. I have so many tools on me, I'm not sure which ones of them I'll need. So I'll just put that all there. And another thing I haven't done in a very long while is empty this shit out. I genuinely think we're just like running out of space to put emeralds. Yeah, we have over 8,000 emeralds and I just I don't have anywhere to put them at this point. But I do welcome these gold coins from Thumbcraft. These are nice. Is there an ETA for 2.9 release? I'm not sure. You would have to ask a dev about that. I don't think I'm qualified to speak on that. All right, one sec. Let me skip this song as well, even though I like it. Ah, there we go. So we're looking for lumberjacks. He's got a grafter, which I'll just buy one of. Gooseberry sapling, why not? Anyone with a green shirt is going to be our friend here. And I will just keep trading with them and hopefully we'll find something eventually. Common yew sapling. This is like a little bit hellish of like a trading environment. You know what I mean, chat? Hill cherry. Never gonna use that. Already got the common yew, but wait a minute. Zebra wood planks. What the? Emerald maxing? Why keep the flesh? I don't know. I'm like... Hecuba rubbed off on me, I guess. Why are all your trades for grafters? Alright, they're getting into their frenzy here. Let me... Hey, Fingerdash. Let me get your dink water in a sec. Cheers. I don't think I want a grafter at all, honestly. Alright, I guess we can also do our spider ledge here, but I might just do that in my free time because that's going to take a while. Although we do have a while. 37%, that's not bad. Okay, how many minutes has it been? It's been like... Let's see. It seems to grow 2.5% every something amount, or maybe it's 3.5%. That is a weird number, 40.63. Is that overall progress or does it have stages still? That's a good question as well. I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't have stages because I think that was another mechanic that I didn't either understand or like about IC2 Crops. You know, this would be a really good way to farm wood. If I can just convert this into like a neutral wood or like sticks or something. Wood pipes. Yeah, sticks is good. I think the chance of us getting an oak sapling, like an apple oak sapling, is fucking ridiculously small. We might just breed it into mushrooms. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't these Pam's Harvestcraft saplings oak trees? Like kinda? Or will they drop more date saplings? Because I think these are craftable. I can see their potential trades. Unluckily for me, it's just gonna take a while to get to the trade that I was looking for. Like, look at all these trades that the lumberjack has. Chance. Oh my god, why is this screen so laggy? 0.76%. There's a less than 1% chance that I can target anything. I guess we'll let the date sapling go and see if we can get oak out of that. Tools of the trade. Plant lens. When breeding new crops, you will come upon hundreds of different species. While every species has a unique texture, which has a dedicated farmhand you will be able to tell and discern between, this tool will clear things up much quicker for you. After using it, you can tell the following: species, stats, crop tier, whether it can grow, whether you can harvest it, growth stage, and progress to the next. Okay. I can't make a glass lens because I don't have a lathe. Oh no. Necrobloom seeds. Poison powder. That seems not very useful. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. So yeah, I can just use the Pam's seeds to get the oak stuff. Say crafting recipe for glass lens in 2.8. Wow, really? Because there's not in this version. Necrobloom for Weedex. Oh, yeah. I guess just strong poisonous brew is Weedex, which is a great change, actually. I really love that. Gives use for potion making, which we've never had before. That's awesome. Okay, okay, I like that. So this Necrobloom, this gives us poison powder, which we can turn into strong poisonous brew, which is also a poison potion. And if you can that, that's just Weedex. If you put it in a can. Where is that? Empty spray can, Weedex, strong poisonous brew. Good change, good change. Okay, so we need to wait till LV to get this, which I'm not sure if that's intended or not, but that is what it is. We're just gonna have to free ball it until then. Portable scanner is MV. We just gotta free ball it. And then we'll get sugarcane seeds eventually by crossbreeding potato and carrot seeds. So let's read up on how this works. With both carrot and potato seeds in hand, you are now ready to breed your first new species of crop, sugarcane. Plant your potato and carrot seeds next to a double crop stick placed on one of the fitting soil types shown in NEI. Always check the soil types. Beyond soil and subsoil, there are many other environmental requirements for different crop species. I really cannot understate how the importance of using NEI to research what your target crops need and prefer. So this just needs dirt, honestly. Hello, Giacchino Jack. How's it going? Giacchino? Is that how you say that? Airbag's a little bit loud. Feels good to see you streaming again. Oh my god, and a prime sub. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know a very famous film composer with that name. I just don't know how to say it. Chat, this does not look 84% grown. Does that look 84% grown to you? Maybe they don't have like growth stages for everything, actually. That would make sense. It seems like a lot of work. Potatoes don't get tall. Oh my god. You're right. I'm silly. And realism, guys. Potatoes grow downward. I'm being silly. Could do sand as well. Maybe use that to deter it from mutating into other unwanted things. I guess we can see. So carrot seeds, we can breed with melon seeds to make cucumber. Interesting. Sugarcane on grass. Oh, wait. Hold. Carrot and sugarcane to make pumpkin, carrot and berry to make wild carrot. So I don't think that combining the carrot or the potato, like the carrot and potato together can only make sugarcane. That's it. That's as far as I'm aware. There's no other recipe that involves carrot and potato, which is interesting. It's good. I like that. There's no unmitigated RNG that you can't have any control over. What do I do now? I guess I can place my my outer wall while we wait. Just have to wait for that crop to grow. This is going to be dangerous, as you can tell. I'm just like ultra instincting this silly little purple slime right here. I know his moves. Oh wait, can he just not damage me? Is that no, he can. I wonder if this means that slimes can jump up onto the ledge here. Can they jump that high? Dirt fortress. Someone said Lego fortress the other day. It does kind of look like a Lego. I don't think this is gonna stop anything though, now that I think about it. Because they'll just jump over this way. If I need to do this, or if I'm gonna do this, I need to do it up one block. Which is gonna look silly, but... Hi, I just wanted to hop on stream quickly to sell... That video was amazing! Hi! Keep up the hard work and I hope this world goes far! Ah! I've amassed quite the crowd. It will look like a rampart. Maybe I can do this from above. Evil ass slimes. $18.14. Let's go check on our potatoes while we're here, though. All right, that is 100%. And it's just there. It's just at 100%. So I think we're good to harvest it with left click and give it a try. So let me sleep and I'm going to say all of that again so that way I can edit it into the video really easily. E-rank slimes are here. Everyone knows the lore now. All right, let's check up on our potatoes. They are at 100% growth progress. So the quest book told me I need to left click it? Wait till the crop is fully grown and left click it for the best chance to obtain seeds. All right, we ball. No seeds. No seeds. Ow, dude, our chances are not good. Are we just insanely unlucky, or is this what it is? Wow. That was 16 potatoes, 0 seeds. I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. Wait till the crop is fully grown and left click it for the best chance to obtain seeds. I guess. I am left clicking. Here, I'll show you guys. Left. I could try right clicking. I feel like right clicking would make sense. Oh, no, what right clicking seems to do is just like harvest the excess and keep it planted. Yeah, I really gotta fix this. This is actually really annoying. Like replants it automatic. I wonder why the chance of getting a seed is so low. We even lost a carrot or two here. I think I have a mirrored webcam yet. One sec, let me check on it. Close Prism Launcher. Put that over there. Fix my hair a little bit. I don't think there are growth stages anymore, as far as I'm aware. Do I need a double crop stick for this? Hold up your right hand. Hi. I guess it kind of works. I mean, we can see if that works. I have no clue, genuinely. Suffering from success, too many emeralds. Maybe 9 just doesn't know his left from his right. It's possible. Weirder things have happened. Shouldn't I be able to stand on that? Bro, if that blackberry slime explodes, I'm actually gonna lose it. I wish there was an option to like single place an item draconically instead of like the whole stack. That would save a little bit of time here, but it is what it is, I guess. You know, it'd be really funny if the chance to get a seed was like 50% and I just low rolled it 16 times in a row and my experience is just wildly different than everyone else's. Damn, what are all these clowns doing right here? They're stuck in the cobwebs. That might be technology right there. Wait, that's not how you calculate that? No, it would be 0.5 to the 16 is the chance that I fail 16 times in a row, which is low, very low. All right, I do think this should fix the slime stuff on the sides that I care about. Chat, can you fill Gizmogill in about the crops NH so far? Hello, Nirvana. I'm very focused on placing dirt, as you can see. Yeah, that works. Okay. Hopefully no more jumping slimes from here on out. He has crops. 2 more, tandem men. 52%. Damn. Damn. I guess I'll do the last side while we wait. Crops are being manually bred and identification is gated behind voltage. That is true. I am being told, though, that it shouldn't be. I have heard that there was a crafting recipe for glass lens in 2.8 and it's just not there anymore or something. If anyone can double check who's on 2.8 and let me know if that is actually the case. And I'll skip the Nirvana because it's a little loud. Let's see, what do I got that's not loud? Fuck me. There we go. Might as well do the full job, right? Now it'll actually look like a castle. You guys are right. It's starting to like shape up a little bit. None of the glass lens alternatives work for the recipe. They might. They might. Let me check. I don't know. Are there any craftable glass lens alternatives? Newton, you're on my desk. Newton, I'm busy, buddy. I'm gonna cat tax you. Cat tax. Oh. Do you have anything to say? Can you give the mic a meow? Meow. Okay. You did a good job, buddy. That was very chill of you. There we go. That's the whole rampart done. I want to pet him. At least on daily 434 plus, there's a recipe there. Oh man, I'm on 406. Dude, the spiders don't care, dude. They go through walls. They do everything to get to you. Hello, this is my first time here and I've seen the first Superflat video on YouTube. Welcome in. This is me, I'm 9. Hello. Let's see if there's a glass lens alternative. There's diamond lens, which is not craftable. Dilithium might take a while. Ordo as well. Cubic zirconia, forsterite. Yeah, it's really not looking good for me. Plant lens. How are you supposed to stop them? You don't. you, you're just in danger the whole game. That's how it works. $79.63. I can make some more crop sticks, I guess. That's not going to be super hard. So why don't we do that? And that way, as another way we can control our RNG here. I will need some more dirt, obviously. For some reason, these drawers just do not want to fuck with me. Let's get some more water as well. And let's get 16 more spruce logs. And I can just auto craft 32 more crop sticks because I have that pinned. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. What's up, donkey? One thing I notice is that spiders who can go through walls don't like to path downwards. So if they spawn above you, they generally don't like to go like below in order to get to you, and they won't phase through the ground, which is helpful, but it's very little you can do to make that actually useful. Oh, I forgot the empty crop sticks might be a throw right here. Potato and carrot. It looks like we need to go shopping for more. Let's just go and grab a bunch more from a nearby village or something. Why are you not putting 8 blocks between water sources? Because I don't do vanilla farming. I could. Oh, let's replant our tree as well. That. Let's get our sword. Whatever, I'll keep that in my inventory. I don't really care. We've gone that way, and let's go... That's west. I think there's a village up here, yeah. There's a lot of wheat. That's potato. Or is that parsnip? I can't tell yet. Potato. Let's go. Get back here. Damn, I just fucking reduced that villager to ashes accidentally. That's insane. I'm so sorry. My donkey is moving on his own. Oh my god, no. Uh-oh. This is not good. We're caught in a hungry node. So that's why the fucking witch thing is gone. I don't know how to get out of here. Also, my server is just fucking not having a good time today. The ping is terrible. Are we getting DDoSed again? Uh-oh. There is so much wrong with what's going on right now. Sorry, chat. 460 ms. There we go. Back to 95. Please give me enough time to run away. That is an insane node right there. You see that? That thing is absolutely ripping through slimes. I actually wonder, it's probably just eating everything. I wonder if we need to go destroy it, or if it'll like reach a certain level that it can't consume anything anymore. Either way, what this is doing is it's excavating out for me a great workspace in which we can use. But yeah, that was scary. Holy moly. It's like sucking me in from like 5 years away. Cucumber, eggplant. I think this is all Pam, so it doesn't really matter. Potatoes. Can I just do this from horseback? Yeah, I can. No, I cannot, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry, donkey. What the heck? Why am I hitting donkey? This is so weird. I'm having a very weird time right now. I don't know why. What crops are you trying to make? I'm just trying to follow the quest book for now, but eventually, because we are in Steam Age, we do need a lot of both tin and copper, and there's not really renewable sources of it easily, unless I do like mob farming and XP farming, which I don't really want to do. So my goal eventually is to get tin and copper ore berries, which will allow us to passively generate those two things, which are so crucial for Steam Age. And then iron ore berries, obviously, and gold and all the rest are good. All right, let's see what we can do with that. Oh, these look fully grown. Maybe it simply just didn't get to a full growth stage. Like maybe it was like a fake full growth stage. Also, I didn't realize this, but I don't need like specific seeds. I can just plant potatoes and carrots and crossbreed the sugarcane by itself. So that actually, that works. I should just be doing the 9 just left the game. Okay, okay. So yeah, it seems like the meta is to crossbreed these ASAP. Premonition. Actually, let's go see what our likelihood is now. So actually, it does look like it has growth stages, but either it was bugged or it just wasn't showing up. This looks like an actual 100%. So let's see if we can get some seeds from this. Or is my luck just infinitely bad still? There we go, our first 1 potato seeds. That's insane. 1 out of 16. I wonder why that's so low. Zero carrot seeds. Damn. Maybe with an item you have more chance. You should try to cross them with themselves if you want higher drop rates or resistances. I could try. Yeah, certainly. I can right click to harvest, but the quest book is telling me that I have the highest chance to get seeds when it's fully grown and I left click it. So wait, what are you guys saying? Should I be doing like double crops in between each of these so that way they can like theoretically crossbreed 2 potatoes together to get like a giga potato? Whoops. Doesn't this have a chance of creating weeds? Try to get a 31, 31, 31 of any crop. Oh, I see. So I don't need to do this like right here. I can do this in its own spot. All right. Then I'm going to plant the rest of these potatoes and then we'll try to crossbreed some good stuff somewhere else. More crop sticks. Just full empty space so the potato can move like a snake? I don't understand. Just a full empty space. Like a full empty double crop stick is what you're saying? Can I do this with a rubber wood? Nice. Spilled, you're going to want to use a exporter for this, a fluid exporter for that specific use case. All right, we're going to try our best to get more seeds for the quest book. We have 1 potato seed so far. It's kind of sad, I'm not going to lie. Let's try to crossbreed or like stat up a gigantically or great potato. So I'm going to do, I don't want crops or like weeds to spread. So I'm going to do another plot here. And what we're going to do is put water down in the middle. I don't know if this is meta. I'm going to put regular potatoes on each of these 4 faces and then a double crop stick on each of these. And what I'm hoping will happen is that these potatoes breed together onto the double crop sticks. And hopefully that will create a higher statted potato. Is that what we're talking about? You want a replica crop, just let it spread. I still don't know what that means. Hello, Azuna. How's it going? I have never done crops before, so I'm hella lost, and we're doing crops NH for the first time. Do you have any recommendations for us, Azuna? I'm trying to get potato seeds and carrot seeds, but they seem to drop at a very low chance, so. Hello, Onyx. How's it going? Sine wave of double crop sticks will auto breed a seed. Sine wave? Damn, you guys are doing the most. That is probably the most abstract way you could describe that. That is insane. I love that. Spread equals same stat. Okay, I don't know what this means. Random potato, froggy round. Okay. But what you're doing right now is what I would do on old crops? Okay. I don't know if I can make a spade. I actually can. It's just... Okay, wait. I'm actually very curious. We should be able to... It'll be extremely wasteful as far as steel goes. If we have 18 steel ingots, we can actually make a spade. So this is locked to probably, yeah, the brick blast furnace, but we aren't. We're Giga Chads. We don't care about all that noise. So you're watered up. I'm going to put diamond dust in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to macerate some steel dust out of some of our chain armor. Where is that stuff? I know we have chain armor somewhere, or at least steel dust somewhere. If not, I can trade some more. We have 25 steel ingots already somehow. All right, there's our 3 triple steel plates. There's our shovel. Double long stick. We need 1 more piece of log. And there's our spade, a little bit earlier than we should be able to do it, according to the quest book, but we have our different methods of making steel, so I can surpass my limitations. So what does the spade do? You put a potato at one end, then a row of double crops. Every time it spreads, it should get double stats. Are you saying like I plant one potato and then a huge row of crop sticks and just let it spread? All right, someone needs to send me an image on Discord immediately of what I should be doing to get higher resistance. Maybe the quest book explains it somewhere. Simple propagation. Propagating your plants is as easy as placing a double crop stick adjacent to a mature plant and waiting. As long as there are no other plants adjacent to the double crop stick, your plant should simply grow into it. If you were boring and simply placed sugarcane onto crop sticks, then this quest would be easy. But come on, you're playing GTNH. We both know what kind of person you are. Also, the sooner you start statting up your crops, the sooner you can see massive benefits. Okay. So I think what this is telling me is I need to get rid of this and then let the potato seeds grow to full maturity, and then they will spread out to either side. I probably should have used the spade on that now that I'm reflecting. Okay, all right. Reading the quest book does in fact help sometimes. I'm going to read what the spade does. This item is a combined trowel, hoe, and shovel. The basic spade will allow you to easily clear weeds from your sticks, till soil, and potentially obtain bonus seeds from simply harvesting the crops, right-click, without breaking them. Each point of resistance increases the chance of getting a seed when harvesting. One resist is 3%. Wow. So I wasn't actually getting unlucky. That was a lucky 1 in 16. Or something like that. Yeah. So at 10 resist, we get 32. 21 resist is a 100% chance to return a seed. So I guess the new meta, now that we have this, is wait till these grow, then right-click it for a chance at a seed? Maybe? Make a line of double crop sticks? I see. I see. The goal of Crops NH is to move the difficulty from breeding and statting the crops to actually dealing with the products. Okay. Yeah, I like that as well. The breeding and statting part was never the interesting part as far as I was aware. While we're here, we might as well just plant some double crop sticks to get some sugarcane going, because we can be boring. I don't know if, can sugarcane... Sugarcane... Where is sugarcane? There we go. It does not accept tilled dirt, so I need to stomp that. Quests don't accept non-stat checked seeds. Wait, actually? Or is that just an IC2 thing? Pietrek has been misinforming me since the cobblestone generator, so I don't know if I trust him. Alright, we just need to make sure that there are no weeds. That is our goal today. No weeds. Hey, ZQM Laser Cloud. Sorry I didn't catch you. How are you doing today? And then let's make a more appropriate potato spread, or like stat spread area. Now that I'm thinking about it, might want to just tear this down. So that's our first weed. Among Us. What is my ping doing today? Oh, there's no water. That is kind of silly of me. My second question, chat, is do I need these to be double crop sticks? If I am doing the spreading thing? Yeah, okay. It does need to be double. Hey, let's go. Some jungle wood. Hopefully a jungle sapling from this so I can make paper bark. Let's go. Flowing water works fine for hydration? Okay, noted. It's time for more crop sticks, chat. I think... Can I make double sticks from hammering together 2 sticks? Unfortunate. No, I can only make it from logs. Okay, I guess we'll do some wood farming. Where's paper? While we're here, we'll just make a paper bark sapling just for the love of the game. Let's double check for weeds while we're here. Only sugarcane, that's good. There's our weeds. Get rid of that. Unknown seeds. Progress 3%. I like the sound of that. And that's at 100%, although it doesn't look like it's 100%. So last time, chat, we tried this at 100%. I don't know if this is a bug or if this is just, it's not fully grown, but it says it's 100% and it doesn't look like it is. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little more and just check. Just to check, make sure that there is no more growth stages that are just invisible. Pietrek, I don't know if you're telling the truth here because this plant lens here, it works on the plant item. Like, not the item, it works on the crop stick, like the plant on as an in-game block. So it wouldn't make sense to me if it doesn't work with the seeds. I don't know what. This crop identifier thing, you'd use it on the crop stick, right? So it doesn't make any sense that it would change the NBT of the seed that is observed. Craft a magnifier into block, but not for crops. Okay. I'm gonna skip the song real quick, 1 sec. Should just remove this from the playlist. What's after this? Sugarcane, stone lily, which is vine seeds and pumpkin seeds. How are we getting there? Or directly from the overworld if you're boring. Are there vines in overworld structures in Superflat? Because if not, I think we just need to breed that. We have cactus, that might be helpful. We might want to gamble some mutandis at this point. Vine from a 2x2 jungle tree. Oh, that's true. That is true. 2x2 jungle tree is going to be a hard sell, though. We'll need to grow a bunch of these saplings and just pray. I'm going to get a clock out before I clocked out. Good night. P.S. Big jungle tree for vines. Okay. It's a good idea. All right, it says 100% chat. I am going to just hope that it's true. It is weird that it doesn't like grow, or it looks like it's not grown fully, but I did not. I'm supposed to right click it, lol. Let's go! Holy moly. Why did that take so long? I'm talking about Greg Tech New Horizons here. I realize. Alright, we just need 2 carrot seeds, chat. It will happen. Trust. Trust. Let's go. There's 1. There's 1. There's 2! It's too easy. It's just too easy. Piotrek has just been Mr. Information recently with the cobble gen. I think he just wants to see me fail, chat. So, I don't know, Piotrek. Yeah, the track record is not helping. Alright, that is 100%. The rest of these are not super high in percentage. Taters. Can we get anything good out of this? I guess just crop sticks, so whatever. Fertilizer, fuck it, we ball. Wow. Okay, chat. So it's literally telling me the quest book. How the fuck did you get in here? How did you get in here? What? All right, I'm gonna go talk about my peeve with the quest book in a sec. I do need to check that in fact you are supposed to be able to craft the that tool like plant identifier in Steam Age, because currently we can't. So here's the issue that I'm running into. We literally cannot do this quest, your first crossbreed, without first getting tools of the trade 2, which is this plant lens. And we can't make a glass lens until we get the LV lathe, which is the entirety of Steam Age, right? So I don't know why that's a dependency, but it is. But my issue with it is that I am being told that there's a chance to get, or that there's a crafting recipe for glass lens in a further version of the pack. So if that is true, I am going to probably simulate crafting this glass lens and then like spawn it in for me and then trash all the stuff I would need for the glass lens. I don't know why. Can anyone confirm nor deny? Or should I just cheat this in now and worry about it later? Can confirm craftable glass lens in Steam Age exists in future dailies. 6 flint, 1 diamond, 1 file use, 1 glass. 434. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's sacrifice that to the gods, and then we definitely have diamond. 6 flint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have glass, although it is quite rare, but we have traded it. There it is. That's 1 glass. And then, yeah, let's, do we have a fire charge here? What am I going to put away? Oh, that and that. Let's throw our glass down. 6 flint and 1 diamond. And that is the recipe for on daily 434 to get a glass lens. So we're just going to do what we have to do here. go into cheat mode real quick and grab a single glass lens. Don't tell anyone about this. Ah, the file, it's one usage. I'll live. I'll probably see thousands of those in my day. The next thing we gotta do is file and 2 sticks, which I should be able to just do here. There we go, and there's the plant lens. Mendelian identification? Oh, hello. That's all my stats. Invalid soil, break to get seed. Interesting. Wait, I wonder if I could force the seed by invalidating the soil at 100% growth. Did you guys just see that? So that carrot was at 100% growth, and I think the slime jumped onto it. And it said invalid soil, break to get seed. So I'm wondering if we could force this quest early by waiting for 100% growth, then jumping on the dirt so that way it's invalid soil, and then get a 100% seed drop chance. That would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we've got our Necrobloom seeds. Let's keep checking for weeds also. What's our unknown seeds at? Okay, one. Ooh, okay, we've got our sugarcane seeds as well coming through. I did just right click it instead of, or left click it instead of right. Let's try right click. 80%, not quite there. Let's get rid of our weeds here. Did that just like destroy a single crop stick by having weeds on it? That's weird. Maybe I just never placed it. Hello, just loafing toasted. I've been having the stream on my second monitor. Watched the first part of the series and it's awesome so far. Glad I can watch live. Hello, welcome to live. I hope you're having a good time and thank you. I appreciate you. Debra just actually got timed out for saying HBM. Yes. What are you beyond your gimmick, Debra? I want to know the real you, okay? I want a community of real loving people that that are authentic in themselves and don't have to hide behind HBM. That's what I want to see. That's my goal for you, okay? We're gonna grow together. 90% sure that's just the real Debra? I don't know. I'm not convinced. Let's plant our Necrobloom seeds somewhere. A gimmick account that loses their gimmick is cringe, TBH? I don't know. I don't know if I want any full gimmick accounts. I want people in my community. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can get some more Necrobloom seeds. I'm gonna just follow the normal way that you do this, I think. So hopefully those just spread over there. I see some jumping over here. I think our wall is working, maybe? With the new crops, is it still possible to get an early Eye vendor? It is not. They're like specifically gating that now, which I think is a shame. I think like Goose and I had a conversation about this on Project Singularity. He was like, the whole point of the game to him and to me as well is to find the weird and interesting ways you can play, right? And if they're just gonna patch out all the weird and interesting ways you can play, what's the point, right? And obviously not everyone plays that way. Some people are here for regular progression to play like normal human beings, and that's okay. But I just feel like removing that choice for us to be weirdos is something that I think has a negative impact on the game. Okay, our unknown seeds are 100%. I'm gonna right click this and see what we get. I actually want to see if I can jump on it. Oh no, it didn't work. Okay. Maybe we need to get a specific thing to jump on it. Like a slime to jump on it. It can't be a player. Oh, these are grown. Okay. Let's that was felt quick. All right. Pray for seeds, chat. Pray for seeds. That's 40%. I'm getting either very unlucky or it's just a very low chance, I think. Oh, we got one. Unknown seeds. That is weird, chat. So when I updated the block by right-clicking it with the plant lens, it changed to show full growth, but before that it wasn't. There must be some like caching thing going on that is causing these things not to render correctly or at the right time. And somehow I'm getting unknown seeds out of this. Why is that? Do I need to right-click all of these? I don't get this. There's no way to reveal it afterward. I see what you're saying now, Piotrek. The random tick that makes crops grow does not change the visual state. Yeah, it seems so. I would like that to be a thing, though, if it's possible. Oh, we're getting weeds out the wazoo. Am I crazy, or are these like eating my crop sticks? I swear these were all double crop sticks. Or maybe it's just not showing as double? Ooh. Growth 1, gain 5, resistance 4. Damn, I think I high rolled that shit. That's crazy. Crops replace the second crop sticks? Damn. Consumes the stick when spread. That's expensive. But that's good, right? So how do I incorporate that into the rest of my plants is what I'm asking. So I'm just gonna have a lot of questions for Cobra once I'm done with this stream because I don't know, honestly I don't know what's a bug and what's acting correctly. I'm not gonna lie. It still is in development, I guess, so let's grab potato and get that going again. Is resistance still an undesirable stat? I don't know. I have no clue. Chat, you guys have any idea? Thank you for the follow, Z Gamer. How are you doing? I only got 2 spruce saplings from that. I hate those funny little spruce trees that don't... Oh, there we go. More crop sticks. Let's say 64 at a time. Why not? Are we out of files? Yes, we are. Let me make a recipe for a file. Add that. Add that. No way I need a file to make a... I guess that makes sense. Single use hammer. We'll add a recipe for hammers soon. Grab that. Emerald. Okay. Breed better crop with other species and it will get the species from one and some of the stats from both parents. Oh, so it is like exactly like bee breeding in that respect. I see. Okay, well we have 2 stacks of crop sticks now. Ooh. Okay, we got another unknown seeds. No, we got actual sugarcane seeds this time. With good gain and resistance. Cool. Your first crossbreed. Let's go. So yeah, I guess you were right about the unknown seeds thing. Trek, I apologize. Do these all need to be gain growth resistance 1? That is kind of odd, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. What the? Is it sprinting? Uh-oh. I guess I just sprinted over this. Hmm. So this is exactly like I started bees way back in the day. I didn't understand anything about bees. It was so confusing. And now I'm getting like a little bit, like now I know what I'm doing with bees. Like most of the time, it's just makes sense. But right at the start, that shit was very challenging. And I think I'm experiencing that right now. Wow, that is gaining stats so quickly. But I think I'm experiencing that right now where I just have a lot of questions. And I think the best way to move through when you're in that stage in a new like mod or a new something that you don't recognize is to just keep putting one foot in front of the next, and then you'll be able to reflect on your experiences and go, oh, I could optimize that better next time. But for now, it's just about the like just going forward and seeing what you can get out of it, I think, is the most important part. Hey Renderman, how's it going? Does the analyzer grow crops? I have no clue. What is the next goal? The next goal is stone lily seeds, which need stone or cobblestone under them to grow, and grow from vine seeds and pumpkin seeds. We can actually, I think we could just make pumpkin seeds normally by turning pumpkins into pumpkin seeds. The vine seeds, on the other hand, I guess we could do jungle tree type shit. I don't hate that. 30% chance at a jungle sapling. We could grow jungle bonsais. I think that might be what I do. And then we first need to get them from villagers from the Pam's Harvest Craft tree. Harvest Craft. Yeah, craft. I don't need hose anymore. I think we're good. Don't take that the wrong or the right way, chat. Let's go trade for some Pam's trees. I don't remember exactly where I get these. Villager farmer. Okay, we're looking for a farmer villager. What do these farmers look like? Is that like the normal brown coat villager? Is that farmer? Ooh, let's go. Oh my god, he's selling paper bark saplings? This guy's a genius. I love that. I should have just gone to him in the first place. Dude, you're a G. Bro's gonna restock and then I'm gonna be right back with him. No, don't go away. I love you. Try not to glitch out. Challenge villagers impossible. I didn't even shift click this time. That might be enough to get our jungle saplings though. The villagers got dripped. He's got some trades right there on him. Cheers, cool people. Anything I should do in the particular at the beginning of HV? Ruby juice extraction. You need a lot of chrome to sustain the stainless steel that you need. So I recommend you get this setup with sodium hydroxide, hydrochloric acid, and ruby ore. Gives you ruby juice. And then you can centrifuge that back into the hydrochloric acid, which fully recycles. And then basically what it ends up doing is you get one ruby ore, crushed ruby ore, and a little bit of sodium hydroxide to get a 50% chance at chrome dust. And that's what you want for stainless steel. That's my recommendation. Let's go plant these saplings everywhere. And hopefully that'll get us enough. Hopefully that will give us enough jungle trees to make a 4x4. And then we can make a 4x4 jungle tree to get vines. I'm just gonna make an orchard, honestly. Hello, slimes. We could probably get some bone meal and speed this up a little bit, which would be nice. What's your Bart, so to speak, is crazy. So bones in the macerator are actually, for some reason, 30 EU per tick. So the steam macerator really does not like using bones. I don't know if we can get bone meal in any other meaningful way, though, without a lot of bones. Wood ash. Hold. Saplings. Does that count spruce saplings? What the? What? You can place creosote oil in the world now? What? That's weird. You might want 4 layers beneath crop sticks, similar to how bees need a flower. Metallic and stone lily crops need their ore/dirt block below the dirt. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will eventually want to make a area for crops that allows me to do all this. The 4 blocks below is actually kind of a lot. That is a lot. Let's make sure we're not growing any weeds. Let's just like run through. Luckily, the weeds are mostly spottable. Ooh. 5 growth, 5 gain, resistance 7 is not bad. What do I do with these bad boys now that they're done? Do I just like breed them together? Herd HPM is not welcome here. That's nice. It's not like that. I prefer to leave area open for real conversation. You know what I mean? I think the people who do the bits are funny and I like them and I appreciate them most of the time. I think though in my community I want to foster an environment where real people are having real conversations and it's not just a bunch of bit people, you know? Snatch it, cheers 10 bits. Our bits are funny. Okay, that bit was pretty funny. You got me there. Hmm. Oh, looks like I can just run through like this. Oh gosh, these all have different NBT, right? Because they have different growth and resistance. This is gonna be fun. Unknown seeds. I guess I can just trash this because that will never help me. That's frustrating. We're simply propagating. Have the trees grown? We've got 1. That's probably not enough for the saplings we need. Can you say exactly what you do? Never did crops at GTNH. I will try to summarize it in my next video. I have never done crops either. So this is like a learning experience for all of us, I think. Get perfect stat before crossbreeding so the new crops don't have to be, yeah, bred into. Okay, understood. Where do I put stone? Okay, this is our bone meal source. It's not bad actually. I like that. The wood ash really helps make your bones go a long way. You make stock with the seeds? Fertilizer unlocked? Yeah, this is a good song, Patchy. This is a real good song. I love Masayoshi Takanaka. He's got some good shit. Alright, Pam, do your worst. Are those jungle? Yes, they're jungle leaves. Pam, you goat. It occurs to me that I should just do this inside so that I don't get slimed. Which is what I'm currently getting. Now that I have access to bone meal. But, you know what? Fucking live and let live. Or die and let die. More accurately. Hello, Blackberry Slime. Hello, Stylus. Hello, Mario. It's 3 jungle saplings. We're almost there. Yeah, this is quite the crowd. Nothing. Oh, yep, that's good. I don't even have water on me. Fuck me, dude. Forgot about lemon slimes, bro. How far are you planning on going on this run? Stargate, if I can help it. How about you, the Grand Caster? You're gonna cast a spell on me? Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Alright, there's our last jungle sapling. And I hope we don't need to do this anytime soon. Again. Can I bone meal this? Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got vines. We're in. So we're going to use those vines and crossbreed them with what now? Something? Pumpkin seeds to get stone lily. And we need cobblestone below. There aren't enough? Oh yeah, because I need vine... No, I don't need vine seeds. I can just plant it on a crop stick, right? I do need shears though. So let's grab a pair of those. Do I have steel shears just sitting around somewhere? Yes, I do. Oh, would you look at that? I think GTNH should add another magic mod. Dude, I think you might make someone's head explode with that statement. I low-key kind of agree though. I do think though that GTNH already has its work cut out because they gotta implement current magic a little better than it is, so maybe that's just me though. Like Botania is a mess now. Now that infusion is gated to HV and the infusion altar, like the Botania runic altar, is like HV locked. I think that's just diabolical. Botania has never been in a worse spot, perhaps. I love Botania. I just think that the devs do this thing where they want there to be Botania content for every single tier in the game. And like at a certain point, it's just like, all right, so I have one thing to do in Botania every tier because there's like, not that much Botania content, even though I love it to death. And then I'm like, all right, well, that's cool. I did my 2 Botania actions this tier, gotta wait, 40 hours till my next 2. And I just think that's silly. I think they should make like specific magic mods be relevant in different tiers, right? But that is why like that is the current dev psychology behind why it is what it is. And I just don't agree with it personally. But then what mods and what tiers? So Thaumcraft, which is the basis of all GTNH, should be throughout all the tiers, which it is, because it all the recipes require, like all the recipes of other magic mods require Thaumcraft. Oh, I need to get cobblestone to breed this. The other, I think Botania should like end at EV with Alfheim portal and stuff like that. And I genuinely don't think it would impact the game that crazily, but some devs disagree. Um, Maybe like Ivy for Ring of Loki and all that. But yeah, and then like blood magic can be a little bit later than it is, or I guess it could stay where it's at. And maybe just make an endgame magic mod and then call it a day. The ultimate troll you could do is find Tooch's bed and put an infusion altar on top of it. No, I think I have an idea of an ultimate troll that I want to do. I want to make a Walmart next to Soy Cake's base. Just one day he'll wake up and there will be a Walmart right outside his base. Like just a full-scale Walmart. That is my idea. That'll happen very soon, I think. Parking lot included. Yes, parking lot included. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. True American. Yeah, pretty much. All right, so we need a block of cobblestone to breed this on. And we also need dirt, like a block of cobblestone below. So let me show you this quest. So in NEI, let me show you the seed. In NEI, it says pumpkin seeds, vine seeds, and that will create stone lily seeds. But it needs a cobblestone block under it to grow. And then I think it needs another cobblestone block under it to like flower. I don't think I need 2 blocks to breed it, but I don't actually know, and I'm not going to find out. I'm just going to do it like this and hope that it works. So I'm going to do this type of setup. Do this. We need to get pumpkin seeds real quick, which I don't have. I think we have plenty of pumpkins though, so let's go grab those. I think we can make these into pumpkin seeds with a hammer. So let's do that. And then we'll grab crop sticks from here and combine them. So there's this pumpkin. Oh wait, I did this wrong, didn't I? Wait, no I didn't. Pumpkin and vines. Okay. And then do I need a double crop stick or just a single one here? Does that look right to you guys? Double? Okay, you guys are all saying double. I'll go double. I don't know why I'm still doing the carrots and potatoes here. I honestly don't think I need them. I think the only thing I need at this point is sugarcane, right? So maybe I can remove all this. Can I use bone meal on NH crops? Doesn't seem to work as far as I'm aware. Oh, but its fertilizer stat went up in the soil. What does that do? Does that increase the growth rate? Should make a watering can? I don't know if I can. Let's see. Steel ring. Oh my god, that looks pretty easy. Iron, iron, iron. Yeah, let's do it. Steel screw. That's the steel ring. Steel screw is this. Saw for the bolt. Steel rod. Iron plate goes here. What are we missing today? Oh, iron rod. Okay, that's very easy to fix. And that is a watering can empty, which I believe we just take over to a water source and fill up. I don't think it is super deep. Is this doing anything? I guess I need to read the quest book and find out. This water source block doesn't really do it for you little guys. They will need a bit more attention. So use a watering can to increase their hydration stat. Water 40. Water 0. What's the truth? It's still on water 0. You use it on the crop stick itself. Oh my god, wait, you just right click it? I didn't know that. Okay. Alright, we're learning new shit every day. Oh, the weeds are spreading over here. I've taken on more than I can gamble. Is sick can't grow. We have a sick seed. I don't know what that means though. Gain 12, resistance 1. Well, let's see what happens when I water this guy. I don't really know anything else though. This is such a new territory for me. Jungle bonsai. Let's hope that works out. I see a seed. One more seed and we complete that quest. Nothing. Plant cure item. Necroblock might not have its flower block. That's Necrobloom. Necrobloom. Let's see. Garden, soil, farmland, or fertilized dirt likes dead wasteland. That might be the problem. I don't know how to give it dead or wasteland without witchery. So I think we're stuck to a lot of crops that don't have like preferences on biomes, maybe. I think I'm gonna harvest all these guys. Maybe I'll just like left click them off the... And I think I should focus my efforts on breeding better crops, like higher stat crops for now, and then that will make my life easier in the future. I think the only crop you might want early is the nether stone lily. I want ore berries really bad, like tin and copper ore berries I think are going to be a game changer for me. Let's see how far ore berries are actually. So in GTNH, there are a bunch of these things called ore berries, and these are like, you know, it kind of makes sense what they are, but when they grow, they create these little berries that you can melt down or mortar down into copper and other stuff, or you can just throw straight into a smeltery, which I think is probably the ideal way once we have a good lava source. But yeah, we have copper, there's iron, there's tin. All of those I need. Gold is probably good, aluminum is good. I'm curious on how we get this is the first issue. So I think in order to breed this, we need a copper block or copper ore below it. It says block, but I think we can scroll through. I don't know how to scroll through. Shift scroll, there we go. And right at the end is all of the copper blocks that we can use. We need Malaxia, Stone Lily, and berry seeds. I don't know what Malaxia is, but it's pumpkin, stone lily, and orange tulip. That also requires copper. And then orange tulip is dandelion and red tulip. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to go through a huge line of of flowers unless we can get this orange tulip somehow. Uh-oh. I hope my server's not dead. Malaxia is a worse... Why is it nighttime all of a sudden? Dude, I think there's something up with my server today. Thank you for following, Jason Taps. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? Let's look at nether stone lily as well. Theoretically, we need netherrack. There might be a way to do this. I guess LV Rockbreaker with glowstone dust is an option. Compressed netherrack, netherrack dust, which is maybe gettable. through Scrapbox. Scrapbox is doable. That's also LV though. Let's see how early Demonic Blood is. Horned Huntsman, so no. Hold. Hold. That gives me one Netherrack, which I could use to get that eventually. I don't know what I'll do with the Netherstone Lily, but... Sulfur. I see. Yeah. I'm looking for sulfur for rubber. There's other ways to make sulfur, though. Like XP crafting exists. But I see what you're talking about. That's probably the play. The easiest play. Whoops. I guess I don't want to harvest those because they only grow adjacent to high level crops as maybe. Yeah, maybe that was silly. Or maybe just don't harvest the highest level crop. I don't even know how I'm going to breed those together afterward. But let's see, once we get our final sugarcane seed, we can go back and turn this all into potato breeding. All right, these are both at 100%, so eventually we should see our stone lily become, or get to these crop sticks. I guess. Let's also water this, because I haven't done that. I'm telling 3 that you're doing crops, he's going to be so mad. Is he going to be mad? Jason Taps, I've been binge watching a lot of your YouTube stuff and I figure I'd come drop a follow. Well, thank you. And Megastar with a tier 1 sub. Let's go. 4 months. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for popping in today. Better fertility is better breeding chance. Oh, so I want to be using fertilizer. I don't have a good source of bone meal though. It's hard to get. Troll plant seeds. What the fuck? Spinel, scrap, and plutonium-241. What? What is this? How do you make this? Crop breeder. There's no other way to do it other than the crop breeder. Rex, I have had the running joke of hating crops since like day 0. I'm well aware of the crop hate game. Do not speak to me of the what is the quote? I was born when it was written. How did you get in here? How did you do that? I'm impressed and mildly peeved at the same time. We literally put up a wall for you. Oh my god, I don't have water bucket on me. Do not cite the deep magic. Oh my god. Do not cite the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written. That's a classic one. I can't move because of these silly slimes. Hello, Agonies. How's it going? Yo, I was finally able to catch the stream. Been watching all the VODs. I'm super curious how you pull out all that GTNH in Superflat form. Well, today we're learning crops, so hopefully that will help us. How are you doing today? Large bacon sandwich. I want to make a couple more chests here. Let's do it out of jungle logs. flint, and I guess we could buy some wood off someone, because I don't feel like making more. All right, forestry bro. There we go. First trade. Wenge wood planks. That is a real wood. Trust. I've been hooked on the Superflat run from the start. I love challenge runs like this, and it makes a change from GOG run. Yeah. The dimension lock, I think, is going to be really interesting. I'll see how far I can go with it. Chet. Normally a diehard lurker, but these crops have pulled me out of the woodwork. That's crazy. I would have thought this would be the most boring content to watch ever. I'm glad someone is enjoying it. That's crazy. All right, let's put loot bags and tools at the bottom. I'll put the basic stock of crops in the middle, and then I'll do seeds at the top. So let's put that in there. Oh, I love this song so much. Donkey. Okay, this goes away, that goes in there. Keep this shit, keep the shear. Oh, I don't need the shears. That. The flint goes here. Buckets can go back. Glowstone in here. All right, I think we're good. I think my inventory is finally clean. The draconic chest plates my eyes. Yeah, it's a little bug. It's not super game breaking, but it's there. Oh, I like that these are breeding up a little bit. The video I plan on making in my playthrough for IC2, I want to have it start as crop breeding for like 30 seconds, then cut to 15 minutes of staring at a trash can. That's a good bit right there. I like that. All right, let's harvest all our sugarcane here. You really need to stop, bro. It's not funny anymore, purple slime. Especially big boy purple slime. Like, the bit is not there anymore, you know what I'm saying? We gotta just level with me, Mr. Slime. Glub broski. Cheers. I did too many runs of AgriCraft breeding during many playthroughs of Regrowth. I've never experienced AgriCraft, but I do love bees. Like, I don't mind breeding bees. I understand them. I think at first they were pretty scary though, I gotta admit. Like, I remember being really overwhelmed by them in the beginning, which is where I'm at right now. Like, I'm definitely feeling whelmed at the very minimum. Oh, we got a seed. All right, that is our last seed for that quest. These need double crop sticks. And then I'm not really sure what to do otherwise. Like, I think that's it. I think we just, like, let that grow in a long line. Just try to get better stats. Here are all of our random sugarcane. Simple propagation. We've got that. That should be in here. Oh, we're in here. Loot bag, IC2 Crops. Let's actually see what the loot bag can give us. I'm kind of curious. Silky Jewel. Oh my god, it could give us copper ore berries outright and ore blocks. Oh my god, wait. This is kind of goated. Also has loot from trash. Thanks. That's awesome. Very cool. This loot bag is actually pretty good. That's no joke. Basic crop manager LV? Damn. And a small sodium battery. Ah, do we gamble though, chat? That seems like a really low chance. Like, we don't have the ability to make Fortune 3 books for like ever, and we definitely can't make basic scanners. I say we just do it because it's gonna be far off before we get anything good. This is like the most important gamble yet. This could like do some good stuff for us. So let's just see. Iron bars, okay. All right. And necrobloom seeds, okay, okay. Sugar and a lot of crop sticks, actually. I mean, I can't complain about the crop sticks. Are any of these seeds, like, standing out from the rest? Maybe I just trash... That's growth 4, growth 5. I'll just trash the rest of these seeds unless they can be used for something funny. Nothing that I can tell. Hey, Bog Ross, how's it going? Bo Gross, or is it Bo Gross or Bog Ross? Like Bob Ross. Alright, I don't need either of these. I guess I'll just grab the melon seeds, though. Mutation, titration. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of reading that I am not able to do. What's next, though? Basically, we need to get our 2 stone lily seeds, which is just going to be like random god-awful luck. I wonder if we should just... Well, no, we should wait until we get high-statted crops and then rebreed the stone lily into high-stat. So my question, chat, is there... If I get a really high-statted potato plant, let's say 31, 31, 31, if that's worth it, I'm not sure if it is there a way I can use that to get my stone lily seeds to be 31, 31, 31? Because these aren't breedable like directly, because I know that those potatoes, when I breed them into sugarcane, they might inherit the 31, 31, 31. But I don't know. Is there a way to do that? Does that exist? Gain 16. Should be fine. We'll be a 50-50 between potato and stone lily. Okay, so it's like bees at that point, and I understand that. Nice. That's awesome. All right, I give up on this necrobloom. We have another necrobloom seed. I'll do it right when I understand it. Three stat, so 12.5 to max stats. I'm not sure if I know what that means. Oh, I have another IC2 loot bag. Nothing. Leather. What's new in GTNH? A lot of good stuff. Let me talk about that. Well, if you haven't been on for a while, there's NEI auto crafting, which I talked about in my last video. There is one thing that I'm super excited for that I was not going to do a new run without is the nano chip assembly complex. This bad boy is the new endgame circuit assembly multi-block. And I'm not sure when this is. I think this is around UMV. But this pretty much gets rid of the most grindy part of endgame, which is making hundreds of circuit, well, actually thousands of circuit assembly lines and assembly lines, advanced assembly lines to make circuits. Theoretically, you should need one of these per circuit tier, like type that you're using. So about, 3 to 5 max. But yeah, this is a wonderful looking structure, and it has some really cool automation challenges in order to make the circuits that I'm not quite sure I understand how they work, but we will understand them someday. And that will be an exciting day. Yeah, that was the biggest problem I had with Endgame, for sure. Oh. All right, so if I'm being like super optimal about this, I think what I should do is only open up the nearest seed. So actually, what I can do is I can get rid of these, right? Like grab the seeds, grab the potato off this crop stick, and then reopen a double right next to it, and then like keep it going forever, I think is the meta. So that way multiple sides of this crop are trying to get higher stats, which I guess that's, yeah, that seems right. Is this the meta, chat? Is this what I'm doing? Is that the right path to go? And then when these grow, I will just put another crop stick in. Or I guess I can just monitor for weeds here. I want to use acid power gen for when I unlock it, despite everyone in the Stargate club that trashed on it. I mean, there is a large acid generator soon, the lag. I don't know if it'll be included. Ah, the single blocks still are the only ones. I know the large acid generator is planned at some point. You can do lag in GTNH right now. All right, chat. I honestly think that I just need to sit here and like grind this shit out on my own someday soon. There's pretty much I will grind out a 31 31 31 and tell you what I think about it tomorrow, or I guess on Monday when I stream next. But I think that's good progress for today. Let's see if we can get our stone lily seeds on first try. If not, I'll just keep tending to these. And so there is our 100% stone lily. Right click and pray. Not quite. We have a 3% chance or something like that in order to get the seed, so I'll need to do a lot of this. But I think that's fairly good progress, honestly, for today. We can keep company. I might want to just call it today anyway, just to like relax a little bit, take some time off. And then yeah, I'll just keep you guys posted. Anything good from stone dust? I don't know yet. Concrete, clay compound dust. What is this? Clay compound ingot to make. What? This is new. Clay compound plate. Clay compound energy circuit. 20 RF per tick. What is this scuffed ass shit that I'm seeing? That's so weird. Anyway. Cheers, y'all. Let's go find somebody to raid, and I will say my normal stuff. I'm happy with the progress. So, we dipped our toes into Crops New Horizons, and I'm interested in what I'm seeing so far. I need to explore it more before I can make an appropriate judgment about it. I do like the deterministic qualities of the crop breeding so far, and it seems like it's really quick to stat crops up, so I'm also happy with that. But thank you for joining me. I'm going to raid someone, and then I'll say the normal stuff that I say. Let's see. Who is playing today? User NM. Mr. Purple is playing. Gunner is playing. There are a lot of GTNH players today. Jeez. let's raid Mr. Purple. I dropped in on his stream the other day and it's really lovely. So let's start this raid. All right, chat. Remember, be kind to yourself and others. Do the best that you can, and lock in every day and do something if you can. Like do a little bit of music, do a little bit of writing, editing, something, whatever it is that gets your gears turning, even if it's a challenge to do. I'll see you guys around. Peace, everyone.